Light shine bright everywhere we go. Music for the people to illuminate the show. Light shine bright everywhere we go. Music for the people.
Say keep on pushing. You got to say it like you mean it, mean it like you say it. Say keep on pushing. Listen, keep on all right, let's try it again. Say keep on pushing. I have three handsome young boys at home. My oldest son is named Carlton, who's named after me. My second to the oldest son is named Carlton, who looks like me. And my baby boy name is Cameron, who acts like me. And I can remember not many years ago, just a few years ago, Cameron is only 7 years old now, but he was a little bit of baby. He was waddling on his belly. And it wasn't much longer before he was crawling on his knees. And those are moments that I'll never forget. But one day, me and my wife and my kids and I, we were so busy around the house with so many things going on that we really didn't have the time to give Cameron the attention that he so desperately needed. So he asked for us to pick him up, and he cried, and we picked him up and we put him down. And we just decided that we had so much going on, we was going to leave him and set him down. So he sat there. He watched us walk by and walk by. And he began to cry and cry and cry, and nobody picked him up. And I was just sitting there on the sofa and I watched Cameron begin to crawl over to this big chair. And he pulled himself up out of that chair. And he looked around at me with his big dark brown eyes, with a big fat smile that I'll never forget. When he turned back, he took us over, he put his foot out and took a big gigantic step. He began to shake, stagger, and fail. But something happened for my son Cameron that changed his life forever. What do you think happened? He kept pushing. What do you think happened? He failed. What did he say? He kept on pushing. That's exactly what he did. Even though he fell miserably, even though it hurt him, even though he was embarrassed, because he looked around and started crying in the heart after he failed. But something I'll never forget is that he never lost the desire. He never lost the passion. He never lost the drive to get back up again. And I believe that many of you in here today are in the same, well, once in the seat Karen was in. That's the reason you were able to walk in here today. Because you never gave in, you never gave up, and you never gave up.
Good morning. My name is Patricia Dunn. I'm the Science and Social Studies teacher here at South Baton Rouge Charter School. We would like to thank you for coming out this morning and doing your presentation. It was full of motivation and very inspirational. We know that it takes a village to raise a child, so we want to say again, thank you very much.
I believe it's an inborn reaction to all of us who were born, just like you sneeze, just like you cough. It's an inborn reaction. It's an inborn reaction for you to fight. It's an inborn reaction for you to conquer. It's an inborn reaction for you to keep pushing in spite of what you're going through. But somewhere along life journey, I don't know where it happened at, somewhere along life journey, somehow or another, we begin to let up on ourselves. We begin to lack in our duties. We stop fighting. We stop pushing, we stop pressing, we stop doing the things that we need to do to get to where we desire. What happened? What stopped many of us from pushing? What happened? Some of you right now today, you in science, you in social studies, you in reading, you in English, you in math. But somewhere along the road you said to yourself that I can't do this anymore, it's too hard for me. What happened? What stopped you from pushing? You're going against your nature. It's your nature to push. It's your nature to pull. It's your nature to fight. It's your nature to go after the things that you truly desire. It's
want to say thank you for Mr. Carlton for coming out today. He did a wonderful job. I think that the presentation was awesome. One thing that was very interesting is not only the message that he gave, but how he captured the students' attention. He gave them a sense of purpose. He gave them a sense of understanding that in life, everyone's not going to make it, but it's about how hard you push to reach those goals. It's about you not thinking about how others feel about you, their opinions or how they feel. The students were very engaged. I felt as if they really captured the message and they really understood it, and it was a wonderful job. For me, I think that this is something that everyone should hear, most definitely, because it's going to motivate those students, and especially when in the school we're telling them the same thing over and over, just to hear someone else come in to confirm that what we're saying is the way of the world, it really helps out and is very impactful on our students. And at South Baton Rouge Charter, we want to tell you thank you so much for coming out, and we really appreciate you so much, Mr. Carlton. Thank you.
Light shine bright everywhere we go. Music for the people to illuminate